This is a solution for 6.5 number 3C in our textbook. Have a look at the question. It doesn't even start with a sentence, so it's a bit hard to figure out. It starts by saying 6, -9, period, which doesn't mean anything at all. But I think what the authors intended was that this point is on the graph of some function y equals g of x. And we're asked to find the coordinates of a point on this graph, which has this complex looking equation here. So when you look at an equation like this here, you want to compare with the general form, and the general form is y is equal to a g of b bracket x minus h close plus k. This is the general form that our textbook uses, and it's very similar to the general form that you would have studied last year in the functions course. But there's a bit of a problem with the equation we're given. It has an extra pair of brackets around it with a negative sign out front. So we're going to have to simplify the given equation first. So our given equation is actually y is equal to negative, and we'll remove the brackets using the distributive property. So g bracket 1/3, and then we have our x plus 4, close, and then we actually have plus 8 because we have a double negative. We have this minus sign here multiplying against -8 to give us positive 8. So when you write the equation this way, you can see that the value of the parameter a is -1. The value of the parameter b is 1/3. The parameter h must be -4 because we have opposite signs. And the value of k is 8. So you want to be thinking, what are the transformations that are occurring to the function g to give the new function? And when you look at the parameters here, you can figure out what the transformations are. The a equals -1 means that we have a reflection in the x-axis. b equals 1/3 means that we have a horizontal stretch by factor 3 because we use the reciprocal of b. h equals -4 means we have a translation to the left 4 units, and the k equals 8 means we have another translation up 8 units. Putting these together into a transformation rule, which is a useful thing to look at, tells us that any point on the original graph, any point xy on the graph of g, will be transformed into another point on the new graph, I'll just call it, and that point would be, well, let's think about it. We have a horizontal stretch by factor 3, so that would multiply the x value by 3, so we write 3x. And we have a translation left 4 after that, so we would take away 4, which causes the point to move left, 4. And then for the vertical side of things, we have a reflection in the x-axis, which means we take the negative of the y value, and then we slide up 8, so we add 8 to that. So this transformation rule tells us how to change a point from the original graph to the new image graph. And the point that was given to us in the question was 6, -9. So let's apply our transformation rule to the point 6, -9. When we do that, we get 18 take away 4, which is 14. And here we get positive 9 plus 8 is 17. Therefore, the point 14, 17 is the image of 6, negative 9. And that's the end of the problem. I noticed that the answer in the back of the book for this question is wrong. They have the wrong number for the x value, which is pretty rare for our book, but here's one case where they have it wrong.